interesting. Blair C. What made you decide to do your own channel doing music reaction videos? Good one. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everything's good with you guys. So today finally is the day when I'm going to be answering your questions that you have asked me, something that you want to know more about me. So I think it's going to be a very fun video. I don't know how long this video is going to be. It depends on how many questions I'm going to be answering. Maybe if it's going to be too much, then I'm going to just split them into parts. So there's going to be part 1 and then there's going to be part 2. I am going to say the name of the person that asked me the specific question. I'm sorry beforehand already if I say your name or your surname incorrectly. So with that being said, if you want to learn more about me, then please keep on watching. So the very first question was from Tony Broderick. Is that correct? Where did you learn to speak such good English? I grew up listening English. Both. My mom, my dad work, in a company and in an industry where English is very necessary. And I spend a lot of time, going to their workplaces, just hearing the English itself, and then actually started to learn English in the kindergarten. So I had already that part, and then I obviously, went to high school where I had English as well. But I think mainly where I did learn English was through animation, through movies. Actually, I also learned by myself as well, because I was always into singing. I still am, and so many of you know Miley is my favorite artist of all time. I don't care what you guys think, it's me, it's just, it is, and that's all that matters to me. I don't care about you think about Miley, whatever. It's me, and that's my opinion. And I was actually, I was so obsessed that I printed out at my dad's work so many pages with so many different song lyrics. And I actually, I was listening to the interviews and day by day, I just started to listen the way they pronounce the words. So that's kind of the way I learned English. And actually that's a very, very big compliment, to hear. So yeah, that's pretty much how I learned to speak good English. The next question that I thought was very interesting was from Sleepyhead Luke. Okay. Hello. It's not even hello. Hello, Rebecca. So, what are you grateful for? What is the thing you do that makes you feel most like yourself? What is one thing that you're absolutely certain of? Oh my god, this is going to be crazy. It's a hard one. Okay, let me think. So the first one is, what are you grateful for? I'm going to say that I am grateful for love. I really truly love. It's just everybody. It's my family, it's my friends, it's my boyfriend, it's his family. I love that I have so many amazing people around me, because it's a hard period in my life for a few years now, and at the times like this you understand who are your real friends. You get to know your family. You just start to see people from a whole other side. But the people that I do have in my life, I'm so grateful for. And in general, all of these people that I have in my life, I would call it love. So I'm very grateful. I'm very, very grateful for love. Okay, so the second one. What is the thing you do that makes you feel most like yourself? Music. Music is the thing that makes me feel most like myself. So the third one is, what is one thing you are absolutely certain of? Okay, so the thing that I have learned through the last couple of years is that you cannot control everything. So that is the thing that I am absolutely certain of. You know, you can control the way you study or the way you speak with people or the way you are. You can control that. But then there's like few things that you cannot control, like your health or whatever. And it just makes me so mad, so scared, because I cannot control myself anymore. And it's not about you cannot control life, but when it comes down to a point where you cannot control yourself the way you want, that's a thing that sometimes scares me. But you know, when you do accept the fact that you cannot control everything and you just need to go the way the road leads you, you just need to get through it. And you know, there are a lot of different ways how you can help yourself through this. I have found some things that works, you know, for me. I thought it was very, very interesting 3 questions, and thank you so much for this amazing question. I really, really liked it. It was something that I have never answered before, so it was very fun. Thank you. So the next question is from XDXBXDX. So the first one is, how do you feel about metal and growling, screaming? I like to listen to black death metal, sometimes due to its dark qualities and whatever I feel angry to help release pressure. I don't like metal. I don't like when people are screaming too much. That's not my cup of tea. If that works for you, great. I'm not really interested in that. Second one, what are your top 5 favorite music genres? Oh my god, I like every genre except metal. I love rap, jazz, country, pop, rock. There's so many, but yeah, metal is not one of the genres that I like. So the third one is, what do you think about progressive rock metal? Do you enjoy it or find it boring for the most part? It depends on the artist and how the song is built. In my opinion, I do believe that there are songs that I have listened on my channel already that is rock slash metal, and sometimes that doesn't bother me so much if there are like mixed genres together, which I love. I always have said that I love when artists mix genres because it just makes it so much more interesting. I don't enjoy it and I don't find it boring. I just feel like it's not for me. And the fourth one is, what do you think about the current stage of pop music as compared to the past? Are we progressing to a good place in your opinion, or is it getting worse? Good one. Honestly, I have said always that in my opinion the best music, you know, has been written already. And I do still stand by this statement. The reason for that is that in the previous years, it was so interesting because there was a story. First of all, there was beautiful melody. There was so much more entertainment. The artists were training so hard and each of their performance was almost perfect or sounding much better than the recording. Nowadays, it's not like that anymore. And also, they didn't have social media. It wasn't as easy to be seen and, you know, to become famous. So they really needed to be something very special. They needed to be they needed to create something unique that people would like, something that is not in the industry yet. The biggest difference that I see nowadays and in the old days is that nowadays there's usually no story, very boring formula of the song, the way it's built. It's just very flat, and live performances aren't the best. In the old days, they needed to work so hard to become somebody. They needed to work so hard on their voice. They did everything as unique as possible to be different and they actually really work their asses off to become somebody. Nowadays it's much easier, and I think a lot of artists have become, you know, lazier. But that's second thing I wanted to say. You know, there are so many artists out there nowadays as well who really creates beautiful music, like a lot of amazing different masterpieces that are mixed and changed, and their stories. So there are artists who are still amazing and are amazing live, and they work hard. So there are nowadays. But musically, I really do believe that the best music has been written already. PHG 19055. So the question is pretty much a stock question, but where do you see yourself in 10 years? I don't know. I just hope I will be in a good place in my life, that I won't need to stress about anything, you know, little things, normal life. But mainly, I think you understand what I'm saying. I don't want to be stressed. I want to, you know, have a good life with great people around me. So the next question is from Scene Corey. So the question is, what school or uni did you go to, and did you play basketball for Latvia? So I am still going to university. It's in London, and I used to play basketball in Latvia's national team. I used to play a lot, but then things happened and I went away, and it was just, I didn't want to do it anymore. Oh, interesting. Blair C. What made you decide to do your own channel doing music reaction videos? Good one. There's one thing that has always been my passion in my life, and that's music. So I thought, you know, and also I really actually like personally reaction videos, and so that was my first thought. And I was like, I really want to make a reaction video channel, but I was like, I don't want to be like everybody else. I hate being like everybody else. I just want to be my own person, and I want to do something different. So with that being said, I, you know, went through the reaction video channels that I follow, and a lot of things. I just went through it, blah blah, and I found this one angle that really didn't exist as much. You know, I was speaking with my friends, and I was like speaking about Queen or whatever, and she's like pretty much like, who's Queen? I was like, what the hell are you talking about? And I was like, oh my god. So my first thought was like, I want to show my generation like what kind of music, like from where the music was born, pretty much. I wanted to, you know, that was my mission, to try to show my generation who doesn't know groups from those eras. I wanted to show them. I wanted to make them understand, or at least respect, music from that era. I love also a lot of music from this era, but I really wanted to focus on that era, with music that I have actually grown up with, but also at the same time exploring and learning myself as well. A lot of different live performances. It was just very fun, and I found this angle, and that was my main reason why I wanted to do this. After I heard this one sentence, like, what is Queen? I was like, come on. So I started to do it, and after 3 videos it just exploded. And it's still insane to me the way this channel has grown, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you who are supporting me. I love your comments. I really try reading them all, but it really takes a lot of time. But I am trying. I'm trying to answer to you as much as I can. And I really enjoy this process. I really do. And I think, you know, to have anything successful happening in your life, you really need to love what you're doing, and I really do. So that was pretty much how it happened. Thank you so much for your question. If you enjoyed this Q&A with me, then please like my video, subscribe to my channel, and until my next video, bye guys.